Hi, welcome to GraceSpace. This is a social media site for the people of St. John's Lutheran Church in Atlanta, Georgia. Here you can share about your life and faith journey, stuff that's going on in the church, upcoming events in the broader community. You can make prayer requests, really all kinds of stuff. Anything under the sun that you want to share within our church community, you can share it here. GraceSpace is hosted by the WordPress platform, and so this video, or rather series of videos, is designed to help you get acquainted with how to use that platform so that you can get the most out of using GraceSpace. In this video, you'll learn how to find the site, register for a WordPress account, set up your profile, modify your settings so that you can write posts and receive notifications when other people write posts. You can also learn how to create posts and how to share different types of content like photos, videos, and links to other websites. How to write posts directly from your email account, as well as how to cross-post on other social media. So if you've got a Facebook account, or you want to post the same thing on the St. John's Facebook account, or tweet it, or so on, we'll go over how to do all of that. And just so you know, since this is a video, please feel free to pause, rewind at any point if you feel like it's going too fast. So let's get started. The first thing we need to do is, I guess, just to go ahead and look at the website. This is what it looks like. You came across this already. You can see the posts when you scroll down in the left-hand side. There are different tags and things, as well as a general description of the social media site here. But if you're a new user, you might be wondering, okay, well, how exactly do I get started with using this? I mean, I can view the content, but I can't really interact with it. I can't write anything. I can't comment on anything. So what do I do? So the first thing that you should look for is this Follow tab in the bottom right corner. You'll see the three dots here. Go ahead and click that, and it's going to show you where you can log in or sign up. So as a new user, click Sign Up. Here you see a welcome screen with 4 different boxes. The welcome message says, "Hello, let's create your new site." Now you might be wondering, create a site? I don't want to do that. I just want to set up a user account so that I can use GraceSpace. Well, WordPress basically sets up every user account with their own blog by default, because it is a blogging site. And you don't actually have to set up a site in order to interact with other blogs like GraceSpace. So for now, you can click on either Start with a Blog or Start with a Portfolio. The registration process is exactly the same regardless of which one you click on. So after you click one of the options, you'll be taken to the next step, which says, let's give your site an address. And what you're basically doing here is creating your username or ID. In the box where it says enter a name or keyword, type a username for yourself. And it's going to populate a list of options based on the availability of that username. And you really only want to pay attention to this first top option that comes up, since that is the free option. You can see here I type my name, and so if I was going to host a blog, the name of that blog would be adamrenner.wordpress.com. But let's say your username was already taken. For example, if I go back and I type John Smith, you can see that it generates a string of numbers after the name. And basically that's telling me that just plain old johnsmith.wordpress.com is not available. So you can go with that randomly generated sequence of numbers after your username, but this actually might make it harder to remember, and you might have trouble logging into your account later. So I'd suggest trying to think of another username that's unique. But in any case, once you're happy with your username that you've picked, go ahead and click on that first option. The next step presents you with a choice on the type of account. Again, really no need to mess with any of the promotional kind of stuff here, and just click on the free option on the left. And then finally, type your email address and create a unique password for the account. I'd recommend that you not use the same password as your email address, but you can if you like. If you have Gmail, you can connect it automatically just by clicking the Continue with Google button on the bottom. Oh, it's telling me that that's not available. Oh, well, shoot. So I'm going to go with Adam Renner St. John's. Alright, and it says, congratulations, your site is live. And so you click View My Site, and basically the next page you see is your own blog's homepage. Not to worry though, you don't need to set up a blog, and nothing is going to appear here unless you want it to. So you can, for now, ignore the features to the left-hand side, since that is more of the site administration type of stuff. But for now, let's go ahead and set up your profile and your account settings, which are over on the right side. So if you look on the top right corner, you can see this empty photo icon. Go ahead and click that. This shows you your main account settings. So let's start by clicking on My Profile. And here you can enter your full name, your public display name. So I want people to know that this is me if I want them to, or you can just go ahead and keep your username that you generated. And then you can also upload a photo. You can only do that once you verify the WordPress account in your email address. And then you can type in a little bit of information about me. So a little bit later on I'll go and verify that. Actually, let's go ahead and just do that right now. So let's see here. I need to, since this is for demonstration purposes, I created a dummy Gmail account. It's not there. Yes. Resend email, please. There it is. From WordPress.com, activate Adam Renner St. John's. And click Confirm. And I'm ready to go. Alright. So, going back to this, I can upload a cover photo. Let's see, headshots. Yeah, that looks good right there. And that looks good. Change my photo. And I'm just going to share my first and last name for right now. And don't forget to hit the Save Profile Details button down here at the bottom. So for now, let's go ahead and skip over the account settings and the Manage Purchases part of the profile. And let's go down here to where it says Security. Here's where you can change your password if you want to do that. You can also connect your WordPress account with other social media accounts. You can enable two-step authentication, which basically allows you to receive a text message or an email that basically adds another layer of security whenever you're logging in for the first time on a new device. Connected apps, probably don't need to worry about that for right now. And then if you want, you can go over to the Account Recovery tab and set a secondary email address or a recovery phone number, so that way if you have trouble logging in, it's easier to recover that information. And then after you've finished adjusting those security settings, let's go over to the notification settings, which is a very important part of this. Here you can see that there are all kinds of notification settings basically that will allow you to receive emails as well as browser notifications, so that way whenever someone makes a new post or a comment or anything like that, you'll receive a notification in your browser window even if you're not on the site, and so that way you can just go and check it in real time. Clicking over to the Comments tab, you can receive notifications whenever somebody likes a comment that you made or responded to one of your comments. The Updates tab gives you the chance to opt in or out of receiving promotional emails from directly from WordPress. I'm going to go ahead and uncheck everything but the suggestions, so that way I can try and cut down a little bit on clutter in my inbox. Go ahead and save settings, and then go over to Reader Subscriptions. This is where you can select when you want to receive notifications in your email. So you can have them never send an email, which I wouldn't recommend if you want to stay plugged in with what's going on GraceSpace. But you do have the option to either have emails sent instantly every time there's a post made, or you can have an email sent just once a day or once a week. And then if you do choose once a day or once a week, you can adjust those settings right here. But I'm going to go ahead and just do send email instantly and then save notification settings. And that's basically it. Once you've created your account and adjusted your settings, you're ready to move on to using GraceSpace. So go ahead and begin the next video when you're ready.